Hey, welcome to another video. So today we're going to be going into everything there is to know about the TOLLAN people from Stargate SG1. But before we begin, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Sith Citadel Discord, links in the description, and consider becoming a join member or sending a super thanks if you wish to further support the channel. Otherwise, let's jump straight into it. The TOLLAN are a race of humans from the uninhabitable planet TOLLAN in the Milky Way galaxy. They later settled on TOLLAN before it was devastated, forcing once more the TOLLAN into exile. Once an advanced civilization who possessed massive technological superiority with a highly stubborn sense of diplomacy and a global isolationist policy, believing their superiority to the rest of the galaxy would sufficiently safeguard TOLLAN. Having seen their technology misused to catastrophic ends on other worlds, the TOLLAN refused to share their advanced technology with any other races. Their reliance on a technological advantage, as well as their arrogance, impedes their ability to think strategically and made them overconfident. Well aware of the TOLLAN's powerful technology, the Goa'uld tried to trick and destroy TOLLAN, but they were unsuccessful until Anubis found a way to make his fleet impervious to their ion cannons and destroyed TOLLAN. However, some TOLLAN refugees were able to flee the doomed world, while those on the colony of Pelor survived, remaining hidden from the other peoples. Others were left with the desire to punish the system lords. The TOLLAN are peaceful and were governed by the Curia, a democratic panel of TOLLAN officials. Unlike the Nox, they are not pacifist and will destroy any vessel that poses a threat to their planet. However, they aren't outwardly aggressive and are not at war with the Goa'uld, although they apparently have an alliance with the Tok'ra. The TOLLAN are a secluded race, as many of the Curia believe strongly in an isolationist lifestyle. Their highest law states that they cannot share technology with a less advanced race. This law came about when the TOLLAN, after finding there was another inhabited world, Sarita, in their solar system, gave them a power source to help them. The people of Sarita used the technology to wage war, and in doing so destroyed their planet, shifting the orbital path of TOLLAN. They were forced to evacuate their people to a planet they named TOLLAN. A team was sent back to their planet to bury the Stargate, but got incapacitated instead. They were rescued by SG1, who just arrived on TOLLAN. They provided medical assistance, but because of their lack of interstellar technology, the TOLLAN called them primitive. They even rejected help from even less advanced cultures on another planet, who were willing to offer them sanctuary. The US government, interested in the TOLLAN technology, planned on interrogating the TOLLAN, but Dr. Daniel Jackson helped them contact the Nox, who assisted the TOLLAN in leaving. They are much more advanced than Earth. Reverse engineering an ion cannon, even with the full schematics, proved impossible. They constructed their own Stargate, possibly with the help from the Nox, as the means to get home, or after they already arrived with their own technology. TOLLAN technology doesn't include wires, moving parts, or anything like Earth's technology. In 2000, 2 Hatak motherships in the service of Harrower were pursuing a death glider into TOLLAN space. The automated defenses shot it down, but the glider, Skara, the host of Chlorel who was in the glider, pleaded to his rescuers for help. The TOLLAN then began a triad, a type of trial, to determine which sentient mind should keep the body. Jackson and Colonel O'Neill represented Skara, while Zapakna represented Chlorel. In a deciding vote, Skara chose to keep his body. However, Zapakna had plans to conquer TOLLAN, having his Jaffa paint the TOLLAN ion cannons for destruction, leaving the planet defenseless. SG1 warned the TOLLANs that Zapakna was up to something, but their overconfidence caused them to largely brush it off. However, SG1 approached the Nox Laya for help, and convinced her to hide one cannon. When the Goa'uld destroyed the other cannons, Laya uncloaked the cannon so Teal'c could use it to destroy the mothership in orbit. A year later, another mothership approached TOLLAN, but its shields were too strong for the cannons to penetrate. The Curia had no choice but to surrender to the outcast system lord Anubis, whose emissary Tanith ordered them to construct phase-shifting weapons to penetrate Stargate Command Xyros. One of the Curia, Omok, who was among those freed by SG1, opposed this collaboration. The Curia chose to murder Omok in order to silence him, but SG1, along with Nareem, destroyed the weapons, sealing the fate of the TOLLAN, who were wiped out from orbit. Some TOLLAN managed to evacuate the planet, but many evacuation ships were shot down, and it is unknown how many actually survived the attack. From this moment, the TOLLAN were believed destroyed by the rest of the galaxy. However, part of their civilization survives in the colony of Pelor, remaining hidden from the other people. Considering the fact that the name TOLLAN is the name used to describe two capitals of pre-Columbian Mesopotamian empires, specifically Teotihuacan and Tula Hidalgo, the TOLLAN may be descended from ancient Central Americans, possibly the Nahua, Otomi, or Totonac, who were brought by the gold to TOLLAN around 2,000 years ago. Dr. Jackson speculated that they may have become more advanced than Earth by continuing to advance while Earth fell into its dark ages. Before the dawn of science in TOLLAN history, they also subscribed to all sorts of supernatural beliefs. One of those beliefs is that when someone is near death, a beautiful female being called the Shermal may appear before the person dying to take them to her dwelling place in the stars. Captain Carter thinks the concept is similar to angels in Earth's culture. The TOLLAN were governed by a panel of high-ranking TOLLAN officials, the Kyria. However, this Kyria has limited power. For example, it cannot make a contract with the Goa'uld. Many of the members believe strongly in their policy of isolation, sometimes bordering on xenophobia. Even trade with other species is out of the question. All sessions of the Kyria are in theory recorded and publicly available. Concealing such records or tampering with them is a crime of such magnitude that murder apparently pales in comparison. High Chancellor Travell is the head of the Kyria, and apparently the head of the TOLLAN government. Also, an official protest of TOLLAN policy is filed with every level of every branch of the government. According to TOLLAN law, the sharing of technology with less advanced cultures, such as the Tari, is strictly forbidden. This often frustrates people because it's understandable that the original TOLLAN homeworld was lost after they gave a neighboring planet, Sarita, a device to provide unlimited productive energy. The Saritans used this technology to make war and destroyed their own planet, shifting the orbital path of TOLLAN, forcing the TOLLAN to eventually evacuate to another world. TOLLAN technology is very advanced and superior to that of most other Milky Way civilizations. In the year 2001, TOLLAN technology was so far ahead of Tari technology that reverse engineering a TOLLAN ion cannon for mass production was well beyond the current level of advancement for the Tari. However, after the Tari gained the superior knowledge and technology of both the Asgard and the Ancients, their technology level has leaped far beyond that of the TOLLAN. One of the most impressive examples of TOLLAN technology is the ion cannon. These powerful weapons are capable of destroying a Goa'uld Hatak with even a single shot, and have served in Tollana's defense several times. The TOLLAN have also constructed their own Stargate with the help of the Nox, since their new homeworld did not originally possess one. The most important TOLLAN buildings were protected by technology that disabled all weapons it detected, including Tari projectile weapons and Goa'uld staff weapons, while leaving the hand weapons carried by their own security forces unaffected. They also developed emotion recording technology and phase-shifting devices that allowed the user to walk through solid matter, including Earth's iris. Also, every TOLLAN had a small implant in his or her body that monitored the carrier's health. In case of a medical emergency, this implant would automatically alert the emergency services. This small device could also be used to track one's position, although this was highly illegal. Though they possessed starships capable of interstellar travel, their faster-than-light technology, or FTL, does not appear to be as advanced as that of most other interstellar civilizations, with travel times of a year or more. TOLLAN technology contains no wires, moving parts, circuitry, or anything else found in normal mechanical devices, decreasing the possibility of compatibility with any technology from other cultures. Most of it's constructed from an alloy composed of trinium and various other elements. So what did you guys think of the TOLLAN from Stargate SG1? Please let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, please be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, join the Sith Citadel Discord, links in the description, and consider becoming a join member or sending a super thanks if you wish to further support the channel. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.